Test and Go is finally arrived and it will be starting from the 1st of February, but that is not common. There is some rule change and will be affecting of your travel plan. Let's find out more in this video. สวัสดีค่ะ Hello everyone, welcome to สวัสดี Thailand. We have just seen the finish of the announcement of the CCSA today. As what we have expected, the Test and Go will be back and start from the 1st of February. But they're adding some rule to having for the new regulation to entry to Thailand under Test and Go, which I'm going to explain to you because a lot of confusion after the announcement. So in this video, I will sharing with you in two parts. One part, the detail of the new scheme of the Test and Go to be clear what you need to prepare and what you have to change from your existing booking. And the second part will be analysis of what you should do of your booking in your future plan. Because Test and Go is not just one night and what you have thought. Maybe you need to stick with your old travel plan. If you have not subscribed yet, so don't forget to subscribe. Number one, now the number of the hotel are changed. It's not one night. You need 2 night accommodations, which is on day 1 and on day 5. Totally, you are required for 2 nights accommodations. Insuracne Plus Hotel in AQ or ALQ that we have mentioned before. So this is a big change from the previous of Test and Go because the previous one you only need 1 night. Now you need 2 nights because the additional of RT Pcr tests are required for all the passengers who enter to Test and Go model. The RT Pcr test which will require you to test on day 1 and day 5. That means when you're making the booking for your accommodation for 2 nights, you need to book for RT Pcr test 2 times, including to your accommodation, day 1 and day 5, because you will need this letter to apply for a Thailand Pass. I can see already a lot of comments came up on the Facebook, on the social media that how this is going to work. It does not make sense because how can you let the guests come back on day 5 after you have checked out already on day 1? Because a lot of guests are not staying in the Phuket. Their final destination are outside of these destinations. Some of them need to go to Isan. Now some of them go to the province, to another province to visit their family. So that means they need to come back on day 5 to stay, to have a test and stay in the accommodations. It's very hard in practical. It's very difficult to control. But the CCSA have mentioned this responsibility is belong to COVID manager of SHA Plus Hotel. But this is the regulation that is released today. That's what I'm going to tell you what they have mentioned. After this, if anything have changed or they need to adjust or revise again, I will bring up and showing you all the detail in this channel. So if you just not subscribe yet, so don't forget to subscribe to this channel so you will not miss any information update about details. This time Test and Go will not be that easy same as last time because now you need 2 nights. Now you need 2 RT-PCR tests on day 1 and day 5. I don't know this one they're going to making new adjustment or not. After this we need to waiting everything to be registered on Royal Gazette same as every time. The next one is the insurance. Everyone are talking about insurance, same issue. Dr. Tawisin has mentioned about insurance still remain the same at 50,000 USD. The current value that we have used are still remain the same. But only the additional that you have mentioned, your insurance need to be covered that self-isolation or even no symptom. The current situation, the company, the maximum that I found that we have used for our client, it has covered with the guests with even no symptom and stay isolated at the hotel as long as they have the letter of the doctor or hospital that all the form that you are required to self-isolate at hotel. So that means you can claim this expense to the company, that insurance company that you have choose. If you don't know and not sure about which company you should choose, and welcome to contact our team to have a chat to make sure and make you confident before you purchase. And I would like to underline about the airport pickup also because today on the CCSA he has not mentioned about the airport pickup. But, and I saw some comment that say, oh, I can go to any airport pick up, I can have my cousin, my friend to pick up. So this one still need to certify SHA Plus, because they didn't mention, because everything is not changed about the SHA Plus airport pickup company for the transportation. So this one still remain. The company you use for pickup from the airport to the hotel still need to be SHA Plus certified. And you come up to the finally for the Thailand Pass. The Thailand Pass now, the existing test and go Thailand Pass that you have received, you still can use the same as normal. Remember, we have the issue, we have the test and go received before 22 of December. This one still remain the same. You still can enter with your existing test and go. But on day 5, you still required to do a second test. But for this category, you don't need to pay for it. But this apply only for those who apply Thailand Pass under test and go before 22 of December. Now we have clear about the requirements of the test and go new scheme, okay? And you have read, we have clear what you need, what you are required to do in 1, 2, 3. Because now you have existing who already booked 7 days at Sandbox, and you are still deciding whether you're going to change, you're going to cancel, you're going to make a refund or not. If you have to change, you have to look at your timing of your schedule. Because if you're traveling, let's say if you're traveling 27, 28 of January, if you need to change your booking to 2 nights, it will not enough time to redo everything again for the Thailand Pass. But at the same time, you still need to do a day 5. So you have to reconsider whether you still thinking to changing or not, and the timing to reapply everything again for Thailand Pass, whether worth it to change, especially if you are in Phuket. I seen some comment that said, oh, I don't mind, I just stick with the Phuket Sandbox because I came to vacation. I need to have a second test anyway. Why I not bother to change, and I'm traveling soon, so I don't need to making any change. So it depends up to you. If you see your timing, you still have a lot of time to change, and you don't see this is a big hassle for you, you can talk to the hotel and make some amendment. But what I have experienced before, after this one, maybe they change again in the next few days, because in reality, let me tell you, it's not really practical. Same as every time. I don't want to be a bad prediction, but every time this kind of big change, in the next couple of days, there will be some revise, okay? So don't need to change your plan immediately, okay? Wait until maybe for the next couple of days, until everything was settled, registered on Royal Gazette, and then you can make your revise about your plan. Otherwise, you will need to change back again and back again. There will be very confusing and wasting a lot of time. And for those who just meeting my channel first time, my name is Jang. Welcome to Sawasdee Thailand. This channel giving you information updating about new regulation to entry to Thailand, including the visa. So if you don't want to miss anything like this, so please don't forget to subscribe. And thank you for watching, and see you in my next video with the update news. Bye bye. Sawadee ka.